my name is Noia Junior. Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to discuss Rathgricy's crowd control, or we may call it Rathgricy in War of Crystal, WoC. But before that, please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and support my video. But before I bore you with my gloomy voice, let me introduce my amazing assistant, Nancy. She's incredibly knowledgeable and will provide a detailed explanation about this job. I'm sure you'll find her insights very helpful. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. P.S. Did her sound remind you of Miss Maven voice?
Thank you, Noia, for your time. Hi everyone, I'm Nancy, and today I'll be bringing you an updated build for Rathgricy's crowd control in War of Crystal. This build is, quite different from Noia's last build. Instead of focusing on many CCs, this build concentrates on fewer, more powerful CC abilities. Now, you might wonder why this change. More CC is good, right? Noia Junior also thought the same. However, there have been some hidden and sneaky changes that we initially thought only affected PV but, turn out to work in PvP as well. Some CC abilities can cancel or negate each other, so stacking a lot of them isn't beneficial. We need to choose the best CCs that will work in war to stop and lock the enemy's movement effectively. Let's dive deeper into the specifics. First, let's talk about the main CC abilities we're focusing on in this build: Freeze and Stun. These are not just random choices, they are selected for their effectiveness and synergy with Rathgricy's innate abilities. Freeze is a powerful CC that can immobilize multiple enemies at once, giving your team a significant advantage. When enemies are frozen, they can't attack, move, or use skills, making them easy targets. It's especially useful in large-scale battles like WoC, where controlling the movement of multiple enemies can turn the tide in your favor. Make sure to coordinate with your team to capitalize on frozen enemies by dealing as much damage as possible while they are immobilized. Stun is another crucial CC ability. While it may not last as long as Freeze, it's equally disruptive. Stunning key enemy players, such as healers or high damage dealers, can prevent them from supporting their team or dealing damage, creating openings for your team to push forward or defend the crystal. Stun works particularly well in combination with other CC abilities, providing a layered defense against enemy advances. While Freeze and Stun are our primary focuses, we mustn't forget Rathgricy's innate CC, Root, and the secondary option, Sleep. Rooting an enemy prevents them from moving, but still allows them to attack or use skills, so it's a situational CC. However, when combined with Freeze and Stun, it becomes part of a lethal combo. Sleep, on the other hand, completely immobilizes an enemy but wakes them up upon taking damage. This makes it perfect for, isolating specific threats while your team handles other priorities. You might wonder, why limit ourselves to just a few CC abilities when having more seems better? The truth is, stacking multiple CCs can be counterproductive. Some CC effects can cancel each other out. For instance, an enemy affected by Sleep will wake up if hit by another CC, like Freeze or Stun. Thus, using too many different CCs can end up reducing their overall effectiveness. Moreover, focusing on fewer CC abilities allows us to maximize the impact of each one. With Rathgricy's build, we aim for a balance that leverages the most effective CCs without redundancy. Freeze and Stun provide a solid foundation, while Root and Sleep serve as backup options to ensure continuous control over the battlefield. To optimize this build, it's important to invest in gear and skills that enhance the effectiveness of Freeze and Stun. Prioritize equipment that increases the duration and chance of applying these CCs. Additionally, working with your guildmates to coordinate CC timing can greatly amplify the impact. For instance, stunning an enemy right after they come out of a freeze can keep them locked down for longer periods, giving your team more opportunities to deal damage or capture objectives. Let's talk about practical application in War of Crystal. In WoC, the goal is not just to defeat enemies, but to control the battlefield and secure objectives. Using freeze and stun strategically can help you achieve both. Position yourself where you can maximize the reach of your CC abilities. Aim to freeze clusters of enemies to disrupt their formation and create chaos. Follow up with stun to keep high-priority targets incapacitated. Communication is key. Inform your teammates when you are about to use your CC abilities so they can coordinate their attacks. This is especially important when dealing with organized enemy teams who might have counters ready. By timing your CCs well, you can prevent them from executing their strategies effectively. Noia Junior is still experimenting with this build, so keep an open mind and adapt as necessary. Pay attention to how different enemies respond to your CC abilities and adjust your tactics accordingly. For example, if you notice that certain enemies have high resistance to freeze, focus more on stunning them and using root or sleep as supplementary CC. In conclusion, while having multiple CC abilities might seem advantageous, focusing on the most effective ones, like freeze and stun, can lead to better outcomes in War of Crystal. Rathgricy's innate root ability and the supplementary use of sleep provide a robust CC toolkit that can disrupt and control the battlefield. Remember, it's not about how many CCs you have, but how effectively you use them. By honing in on these powerful CC abilities, we can maximize Rathgricy's potential and dominate in WoC. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Noia Junior's channel for more insightful content. Let's continue to experiment, learn, and conquer together. See you in the next video.